Hello everybody, welcome to a live reaction from MinnMax. MinnMax is a place about games, friends getting better, and holding onto your cans like something very tremendous is happening, because we're here for the Xbox Developer Direct. Let's learn about some darn games, everybody. I'm here with Alanah, Pearce. Hello, welcome to the show. Yeah, guest cohort for the month. Thank you for being here. We're also joined by Haley MacLean.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Haley
effing MacLean.
I was gonna say Haley facts, but I'm like, I can't call you Haley facts.
Okay, let's get through these names a little faster, Ben.
Okay, Jacob Geller is here, Jeff Marchiafava is here, and Sarah, the one and only Pod Xbox Zorski's here. Let's see these things together. Let us know how the volume is, everybody in chat. We can go up, we can go down.
These things together is a crazy
Yeah. Love seeing things together.
Seeing things by yourself?
Game
No
Pass
good.
is awesome.
That's generally how we like to react to things, Alanah, is whenever we see the word Game Pass, we have to audibly say Game Pass is awesome.
Have I played one game from it in the past year? Yeah, but it's awesome.
I like to have it. It's a, like, you know, a security blanket.
Case
in
of
some
the
ways.
Golden Idol was good.
I thought you said you don't have Game Pass, and I was like, why wouldn't you?
No. I have
the
it. I
opposite,
just
it's fine.
also rarely take advantage of it as much as I should.
Whoa, we get it. There's
Oh my
boobs or
gosh.
something in this game.
It's
Oh my God.
extremely 18.
Are these developers going to be nude? They're going to surprise us. They slipped in a fifth.
UFO 4.
I genuinely like these presentations. I think it's only the third one they've ever done, but I think they're really well done.
They're classy and organized.
Yeah.
They always show stairs, the most important part of game development.
I just feel like I'm watching Chef's Table right now.
That's so exactly how it's edited. Jacob. So true.
Alanah, have you watched any of these before?
Yeah, I watch every single one.
Oh, awesome.
Sorry, I'm just paying so much attention. I
get it.
cannot express to you how excited I am about it.
I get it. We're excited too. I'm always just amazed at how...
Xbox.
We still have some people.
Jesus. I'm just amazed preemptively how like comfortable all the developers are, because they have like a big range of devs in this, and like you would think some of them would be sweating bullets during the recordings of these things.
Does this mean
They don't include them in the edit.
Yeah.
And we don't know that?
Yeah, there's one mystery one, Alanah.
Yeah, but I was saying, are they starting with it? 'Cause in the
Yeah,
same
kind of.
one?
They do.
Oh, really? Ooh.
It would seem so.
A lot of offices. We should rate the offices.
Yeah, this looks stellar.
This one is cool.
こんにちは、超えてくもゲームズチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
Ultimate Alliance 4. Remember when they made the last one? That was weird.
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
Oh my god.
However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain.
Yes, the sequel to The Matrix.
The abandoned Tokyo
video
continues to
game.
struggle against chaos to this day.
Is this gonna be Ninja Gaiden 4?
Infiltrated the
So far, I'm all
I
in.
definitely think so.
commencing mission.
Ooh,
Oh,
interesting.
Excuse me?
What? Okay. Jacob,
Metal Gear Rising 2?
it really feels like that spiritual successor.
Is it a Ninja Gaiden that's being worked on?
No escape.
Well, because this also
tandem
looks
with Clair?
exactly like
Yeah.
Ghost. Like, this
But
is the art style of Ghost.
Or so of what?
I was gonna say,
Or not Ghost. Yeah, Ghost one.
the-
Ghost Runner.
yeah.
Oh.
First
But
person.
the Rising Revengeance parry mechanic. Do you remember that? How you have to like smash the joystick?
Alanah, it's one of my favorite games ever. I've played it like 90 times.
So if they're using Ninja Gaiden as like the now spiritual successor to Revengeance, like what a weird path.
That
I mean,
rules, though.
It's just a guy with a sword. I don't know how Revengeance it really is, but
Okay.
it looks amazing.
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Mr. Ninja Gaiden, right?
He's here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I guess in theory, Nier Automata is really just a couple of guys with swords also. Platinum unfamiliar with this guy with sword genre.
Oh, I'm so waiting for this.
That kind of looks like the revenge system was. Not that. So down.
Wow.
Great, love to see it.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。
10 years.
最強の忍者となり、容赦
It
な
is
く襲い来る
interesting
敵
that
に挑む
that
スピードアクション
statue is like
忍者ガイデン
basically
の
exactly the
最新
art
作として
style
忍者ガイデン
of the
4 を
older
発表させ
ones,
ていただ
right?
きました。
Yeah.
It could be a skin,
本
maybe.
作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。
But what is that 2D game that they just announced? Remember with the silly name?
プラチナゲームズさ
Ragebound.
んのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績
So
は
it's like 2 Ninja Gaiden games? It's really odd.
Yeah, when it's also Platinum's inclusion is interesting because I would never say this, but a lot of people have been saying Platinum washed because like all of their leadership has been leaving.
Yeah,
but like they still got people there who know how to make a combat system.
They were my favorite game studio recently, I guess, until the blunder of Babylon's Fall. That was the name of that game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜はやぶさも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜はやぶさが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
Ninjas are cool.
Yeah.
Can't deny it, dude. That is
I don't know anything about this series, so that's all I can contribute to this trailer.
Well, that's basically the whole series, so you figured it out.
Yeah, that's the plot. That's the story Bible they have. It just says that.
The last one I played, like 0 or something, there's this spot where you fight a T-Rex.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they even give you the unrealistic ninjas being cool fighting dinosaurs. And it's great.
I love that kind of stuff. Does anyone have neon, like tired of seeing neon a little bit? Is that
In
with anyone
games?
else? Yeah, just in games in general. I bet it's like something I hate seeing, but just like
I was also gonna say no.
yeah, when everything's neon, nothing's neon, you know? It's like not an art style anymore.
ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、
Love a good butt
ヤクモは
slide.
ピンチに陥れることでしょう。
Love a rail grind.
最となる東京は、とある全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。前作より立体的に自由度の増した危険に満ちたステージを
Oh, what the hell was
Wait, that was like
that?
Sonic 2!
Okay, so it's
Wait a
Revengeance
second.
meets Sonic.
Hold on a
Okay, got it.
What is Sonic if not
レールアクショ
Ninja
ン
Hedgehog?
スイングアクションなどダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々なシチュエ
When
ーショ
I'm
ン
curious,
が
I mean both the obviously the 2D one, but and the early 3D ones, like unbelievably difficult series.
Right.
That was kind of its like calling card. So I wonder if they're gonna be like, and this one's also tough as nails.
I put it on my resume when I applied for a job at IGN that I finished the first Ninja Gaiden on the hardest difficulty.
That's
And I
good.
included a screenshot of the achievement.
Hell yeah.
Oh, receipts too, love it.
天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の超人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者、妖魔。
I really
そして
like
も
these
ちろんシ
designs.
リーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご
Whoa,
期
that
待ください。
bullpen's crazy. It's like
従来
100
のシリー
deaths
ズか
there.
らバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god, chill out, it was just a prank, it was
What
just a
happened?
prank!
Oh, this is like Sonic again. It was just a prank. Classic phrase to yell at a ninja.
I love yelling that when I'm getting like dummied and caught hobbies. Yo, it was just a prank. Oh.
一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です。プレイヤー同様、
I'm so sorry.
ガードや回避をしてくれるため、
Yeah, but then Jacob came in to tell us that it's really, really hard, so it can't be like Sonic at all.
敵の動きをしっかり
I
と
don't know,
捉
those
えな
early
がら
Sonic games are
一
hard.
瞬の隙を逃させ
You're
ず
running?
攻撃を仕掛け
That
る
fight when you're
Spider-Man
running at that dragon, I
の
remember
ような
that
方
took
によっ
like
て
10 years
忍
to
者ガイ
beat.
デンのアクションの中
Whoa, so cool.
に
Look
さ
at
らな
the
る進化を感じられるかと思い
design
ま
of
す。
that. Sick.
Oh, can you imagine landing that finishing move and have the screen flash with that? That's gonna be so satisfying.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like kind of Persona.
Yeah.
細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただい
The
てい
lighting
ま
in
す。
this office
本作の主
is
人公である
incredible.
ヤクモユウとは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍
Yeah,
者
look
ガイデ
at
ン
oh
ら
my
しさを
god,
感じてい
that's
ただ
so
ける
Somebody
と
must
思い
have
ま
gone
す。
in and like put all those lights in because you know
例
it's
えば
just
カラス、
down lights
杖、
all around.
2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持
Okay,
つ
so it's
多彩な
interesting
性能
they
なアク
do
ション
have
を
two
用いて
protagonists with
敵
different
や状況
combat
ごとに使い分ける
Yeah.
攻略の深みや
I mean, sometimes great, like in DMC5. Sometimes bad, like in
抑揚ある
Bayonetta
スピーディーな
3.
攻防などは
You just, they've both got to be
もちろんヤクモで
fun.
も健在です。
That's the
You've done
secret.
that before too, right? Like, isn't Alanah sometimes playable in
Oh, that's true.
Ninja Gaiden? Yeah.
さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。
Oh,
I love that they just gave him like the
竜ハヤ
Zangief.
ブサの双方で
Yeah, why not?
飛燕、伊豆名落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待
Crazy,
く
they
ださい。
got the rights for the Louvre.
I was just thinking
忍
that.
者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴である
Dynamic expression of Platinum games.
の取り入れ
That is
進化した
the thing that they're best at.
製造作品を作り上げる
Dynamic
総力を挙げて開発を進
expression.
めております。
容赦ない
yeah, I'd be
敵との
interested
い
to
かな
how
る攻
they
防にも
split up the
部屋に
work
戦える手
between the
触り
two
を
studios. Like,
ヤ
you're
クモ
good
で
at
も
Yeah.
this, you do all of
皆
this.
様に
We'll
進
do
化した
this
忍者
part.
ガイデンを
It's
I
tough
mean, it's
because
like
they're
楽しみに
both
してい
very
ま
good
す
at combat.
Right.
So it's like you could say you give Platinum the combat because I feel like the thing they're like so exceptionally good at is timing in terms of their combat. But Team Ninja are also good at combat. So I don't even know how you divide that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that they have not mentioned loot a single time in this trailer, and I am hoping beyond hope that there are not like new knee pads that you're getting that are like +5. Because I feel like that's the death of combat games.
We don't need to make every game also an RPG, you know what I mean? Yeah, some game can just be game.
こちらをご覧ください。
Okay.
A third Ninja Gaiden game.
Fall 2025.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
I'm very
remaster?
excited about this. This rules.
He's in Fortnite?
You saw Unreal Engine, it was important.
Is this a remaster? A remake?
Oh.
I can't believe none of us has sung Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja
Yeah.
Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden
We should be
3,
proud of
3.
ourselves.
Surfing USA.
Surfing USA.
Surfing USA, get out of here. Wow, okay, so this is just gonna be black remastered? Or completely remade?
Is
Jesus,
it black that has the T-Rex? I really don't remember.
couldn't tell you. That is a ridiculous
Everyone,
boss.
the people need to know. It's Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge.
Oh, okay. Wait.
And 2.
Oh, weird. Okay.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、
Wow.
ダイナミックな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。 異例なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、Alanah、もみじ、
Oh, really packed it in. Okay.
として登場します。
And I assume that wasn't in the
そ
original?
して本作は本日、コンソール、PC、そして Xbox
Today!
原発で
Like I said, I need to play as
発売
one
と
of
なり
them
ます。
in as Alanah, but I don't remember which
忍
game.
者ガイデン
Okay.
シリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこ
It's
と、
so weird,
本
'cause
日
Ninja
忍
Gaiden
者
Black
ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も
came out in
忍者ガイデン
2000.
4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみくださ
Yeah,
い。
that sounds about right. 2004?
So it's
Oh my
like
god.
a sequel to a remake that came
今
out
年はチーム忍者
20
創
years
立30周
ago.
年の節目であり
That's insane.
本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め
The year of the
2025年は
ninja.
忍者の年
Mark it on your
ギアオブ
calendars.
ザ忍者となります。
God
ぜ
bless
ひ
whoever
忍者
was
ガイデン
like,
シリ
this
ー
is
ズの展
actually a
開にご
sleeveless
注目くだ
top.
さい。
That's all I'm
本
thinking
日は
of.
ありがとうございました。
I like to think Ryu did that himself.
I remember
Absolutely not.
Game Informer back in the day had a ninja sleeved or sleeveless.
Oh,
and
really?
they had Ryu versus some other ninja with sleeves.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm most excited for.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm very excited
incredible,
about that.
Incredible.
Big Ninja Gaiden fan.
So
That rules.
happy that it didn't leak. Like that's super impressive.
Yeah, I had no idea.
The variable frame rate of this game,
Hi, and
like in
welcome
the
to
style,
Compulsion Games
makes
here in
trailers
Montreal,
so
Canada.
weird to watch.
I
Yeah.
know. It takes you a second to adjust every time
It
you
looks
go.
like
"Whoa."
it's lagging, but it's
Yeah.
just the art
Of its
style.
own.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get
From
super
the
used to it if you
magical
play
noir
it.
contrast to the alternate history,
But then
we
cutting to
have
live
created.
action for
We
the
draw inspiration from
interviews
the
is tricky.
landscape to shape
Yeah.
mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Yeah, that's
so
interesting.
funky.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
We wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
I love her dolphin
We
tank
might need
top.
some help. I might need some help.
Everybody's gonna have one.
While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Oh my god.
That's the worst
Family
thing that could
trauma.
happen if you stormed
It's
out
getting
the
a little
door.
too real.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world
I'm really
where
looking forward to this
she'll
one, I
learn who she
think.
really is.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm so
And
curious of it.
how to tap into weaving. An ancient magical power that redefines
Yeah, so far they're
her
like 2 for
trajectory
2
in
with
life.
extremely unique games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
Reweaves the
As Hazel
stigmas?
discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
So is this sort of isekai?
My salvation.
Like, is
Among
the
them
suggestion
is
that
Little Catfish.
I-
The
it's a
story
good
teller
question.
becomes both
Hurricane
the guide
kinda pulls her
and
into
companion to Hazel
another-
across the game.
It ain't every day
Kind of
I
Wizard
hear
of
about
Oz
a
style, I
new
guess? Yeah, I don't know.
Would you kindly do
Or like
your
another
weaving
version
thing
of
and
the
help me
same
down?
realm? I'm not sure if, or is it always fantastic?
Meeting
I'm not
Catfish
sure.
marks
I don't
the
know.
true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a
That's
spindle,
so sick.
2 weaving
Textile
hooks,
crafting.
and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft
I
with
am kind of
mystical
like
elements.
stop giving us lore and
Hazel
show us the
engages
game.
with the world through a variety of
Yeah.
movement abilities.
Yeah,
I just why it's like I'm sold. It's cool. Show me what I'm doing.
This is what
As
you're
her
doing.
journey unfolds,
Running on walls,
Hazel
apparently.
will master new
2 for 2 on running on walls.
Using them
Will
to
Doom
traverse
have
the
it?
world
She's a little like
Probably.
Sonic. Yeah, that's true.
objects,
I did.
and
Oh.
confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Haints. The manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel.
So
in
before I'll say it again,
combat
game
until
devs
she
gotta
unravels
stop
them,
using the word corruption.
destroying them in the process.
We gotta stop doing it. It's too much.
And they should start using the word
Haint
haint
has
more
its
often.
own
I think we all
unique
agree.
set of strengths and
Haint
weaknesses
hate.
that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos.
I do feel like it's hard
Jump attacks,
to be a melee combat
charge
game and have a trailer
But
immediately
close combat
after
is risky.
Ninja
You can
Gaiden
back
4.
off.
That's a
because
great
they have
point.
powerful defensive abilities.
Fair.
Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat.
It's so
Push,
stylish. I
pull,
really feel
and
like
weave
this is one of those
are
games
some
though
of the
that
spells
I
at
need
your
to
disposal
play
that give
to
you a
know
tactical
what I think.
advantage during
Yeah,
fight.
you'll know within
Timing
4
is
seconds of picking
everything.
it up, you know?
Pull distant enemies close
But I'm
to
also just
start
like,
melee
please be good,
combos.
please be good, please be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, they can
it
do
is
that.
so stylish.
Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios,
Okay, Spider-Man.
especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
Strand push, strand pull. I like it. Little
The
DMC in
upgrades will
there.
change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks,
I just don't want to hear the
refining
word
push and pull
cooldown
skills
in
to
gameplay
improve precision
presentation. I'm
and make them
sorry.
feel more rewarding.
Cooldown makes me unhappy.
The combat system is fast and responsive.
You could
Built
change the
around
words. It had the
attacks,
same
blending
effect, but they just
precise
come up with a better
strikes and
buzzword, you
unraveling
think? That's the idea?
Yeah, wait until you can do the cool stuff. They should just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's a little too in the weeds for
Now
this kind
for
of
the
thing.
low price of $1.
The delayed
Hazel's search for her
gratification
mother,
meter.
You'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories
Cool.
of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories.
This is a thing they wouldn't
call
say in the
these echoes,
presentation, but I kind of
which
want them
reveal
to
each
be like,
creature's
it's going to be like 12 hours long.
Hazel must experience
You know,
these
or like
echoes
20
before
hours,
she
or
can
just
learn.
like, just give me an idea.
Yeah.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander in. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed
I really
for
love
each
the way the world looks.
While
Yeah.
not all encounters lead to direct
It's like
combat,
clay. It's like
Hazel will need
10%
to
clay
face
and the rest
mythical
normal,
creatures in epic
like 3D
confrontation
rendering
before
style.
she can heal.
Right.
Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity.
This is a lot more combat than I was expecting from this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Did we clock that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is out today?
Yeah, we clocked it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
I missed that part because I was too excited.
Ben yelled today.
Each of these larger-than-life
But that could have meant
creatures
a
is
lot of different
inspired
things.
by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Uh-oh.
got a long
Did you rip
journey
his
ahead.
snout off?
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry
Fans of Hero's
Southern
Journey will find a lot to
inspired
live.
landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks.
I want more video games set
In our
like,
magical
the
south,
swamps and in the south and
decaying
stuff.
buildings reclaimed by nature
I feel like the architecture
stand
is just so
moments
cool.
away
Yeah.
from a hungry Rugal.
That was like the most interesting
And
part
as
of the map
Hazel
of Red
delves
Dead 2.
deeper
I was just gonna
too.
say
I was
that for
literally
sure.
thinking about the Red Dead
ever
map.
more
Yeah.
toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep
Is this
South
you
fill
in
our world,
Norco?
and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details
Has the
and
reading in it?
environmental storytelling. Like
Yeah,
our
Ben, I
bottle
think you would
trees
describe
and
it
hanging
as
porches,
slow, dumb,
which
and
are said to
boring.
warn off
Okay, yeah. I think I
The
started
weight of the
it.
past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy.
I'm sorry. I don't.
I can't
I
get
love
past
that
the
word.
Artistically, we're staying
As
true to
yeah.
the moody compulsion
It's
signature
unforgettable,
style.
though.
But this time, we're using a
Get that
handcrafted
hate.
approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their
so
stories
cute.
to adapt how they look and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
Deep South.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We are lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoy this deep dive into South of Midnight.
You see the alligator?
Great time. Play that quick and slow.
Pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
They did him dirty with that. That wasn't fair.
Yeah.
I'd be like, can you delete that?
Yeah.
April 8th?
April 8th.
Wow.
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 Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ending with Doom.
Ending Doom.
It's hard to follow up Doom. Like a Doom trailer is not something I would want to follow.
I'm so curious about this one.
Remind me what game this is?
The Expedition 33, that RPG.
Oh, yeah, me too.
The Ben Star RPG.
Well, dog, I'm sold.
We are Sunful Interactive, and
Tell me
welcome
that.
to our manor.
Manor?
Manor?
The manor? Okay, like, can we do a review of game dev studios? Because are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't think we're topping a manor in France.
It looks like the Clockwork Mansion from Dishonored.
Yeah.
This RPG set in the fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Okay.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, in a fresh genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world.
I like the looks of it.
I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Donatello, this feels so cool.
This guy looks like he's a programmer who gets it.
Damn, okay, Tom.
He's been typecast.
You write that code.
He's been typecast.
And a cinematic dialogue camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate.
Gotta get the gang back together. Asset here.
I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth. Gameplay that innovates on the classics we love. And a world that is completely
I love that. That Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower looks so sick in this
Central
game.
Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
Just living in a manor.
Nothing better.
That's such a cool legacy.
Why would you ever go home? Game development rules.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours.
Here
And
comes
that started with the
Jennifer.
hook.
She's here.
It's her
So
turn
7
now.
years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year,
That's
the number
so
goes down.
I love this. I mean,
As
this
young
is a great, like,
expeditions take part to kill the
JRPG
paintress,
concept.
determined to
Yeah.
fight
You know,
until their
it's
final
like a
but none have ever returned.
Xenoblade or
Our story
something. It's just like, oh
follows
yeah, every
Expedition
children is a child
33.
soldier, and they're all clones. Everyone
left
under
at
33
MinnMax?
is dead.
Yeah, who'd be left at MinnMax if we lived in Expedition 33?
Just you all. We're
All
gone.
the cool people.
Yeah, we're dusted.
Guillaume and I knew early on
Sorry,
that we
Jeffem.
didn't want to focus
Join me in
on
hell.
the
Wait, is it
story.
over or
Our
under?
blood's
Fading
interested
into-
in
You have to be
Over.
under.
Over.
Over?
All right. Oh, no,
Care
everyone
deeply
over is
about each
dead.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet conflicts
Okay,
arise
I'm alive.
because they have different
Phew.
perspectives
Congratulations.
on what needs
Thank
to be
God.
done.
Must feel good.
I'm sorry about earlier.
I'll be watching these showcases
We
for
wanted
all
our
of us.
story to feel dark and mature with
Just
adult
channel what you think
characters who
Jeffem
feel
would
like
be saying,
real
Alanah.
people
It'd make us feel
with real
better.
experiences.
I think I can do that by now.
Always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story
that the voice of
about
Shadowheart?
overcoming an existential threat
Was it?
while struggling with
Uh-huh.
loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to
Imagine
each
she
other
painted
and to
during your
themselves.
birthday. What are we gonna do?
I'd
be
be
so
like, wait,
pissed.
excuse me.
What are we gonna do?
I'd be so pissed at that paintress, so help me God.
That would feel purposeful by the paintress.
What
for
duty
sure.
do we owe to each other or to ourselves?
I'd throw something at the paintress
These
if I'm being
questions are
honest.
deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Sarah, it is Shadowheart.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice block, Sarah.
Wow.
Expedition 33.
Somebody's
The
played thousands of hours
characters
of
all have
Baldur's
their own
Gate 3.
motivations
That's
and
my
perspectives.
wife.
They are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time.
Oh, Andy
To them,
Serkis
the
is
mission
in
is
this?
tied not only
Really?
to their family,
Wow.
it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover
Oh, and
every
Charlie
contingency.
Cox.
There's
You know that.
Like Daredevil.
Contrast that with
Huh.
CL, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
How'd you
Not
clock
all
that so
dark,
fast,
though.
Sarah? That's crazy.
I think she had announced it.
They meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but
Jennifer
kinda
English,
bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character.
What
He has a
is
really
that
cool
dude?
battle mechanic where
I
he
love
can
him.
use enemies
What was
from
that
distance.
motion?
What are you doing?
Hear me out, Haley.
Aha!
Oh, he seems
He's
silly.
very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jestroll, which are a group of playful beings who view themselves as a
See,
form
now
of
this is a real
civilization.
JRPG. You got
They're
like the
fun and
normal
sort of
humans, and then just like
This
one
silly
really
guy.
messed up
Monoko.
dude. One
Yeah.
really silly guy.
Weird guy wearing a mask.
And of course, there is
Oh,
Escape.
yes, good.
That's the
Incredible.
French version of the
Otherwise,
Great
the
Fairy
most powerful
Fountains
creatures
from
in the
Yes.
is that
Oh, instead of the leg
Also,
other
they like,
laugh.
are they like
And
changing
help
outfits
travel
this
to
entire
secret
time, or
corners
are
of the
they?
world.
It feels
Hold
like
up,
they.
is this playable?
Is this the world map?
A minute.
What
the hell?
Abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I love him.
I love
Everyone
him.
Oh my God, he's strong, but not
for
that
joining
strong.
the
Just like
expedition.
fragile.
And each of them has a own story arc and resolution.
And that's also why he's naked.
Players
Breathes through
really
skin.
connect.
Yeah, where's his bikini? What a smart
In addition
thing to
to a
just add
strong
that one
narrative,
comic
we
relief
had the
character.
clear
That
vision
has
for
me
our own take on
immediately
the genre
50%
score
more
gameplay.
interested.
Yeah,
Our
I
reactive
totally
turn-based
agree.
system
Totally.
takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time
Also
reaction,
very stylish.
Yeah.
Great UI.
which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time.
So it
The balancing
kind of almost made the combat look like a little QTE based there, though, which I don't
During
love.
initial
But
playtest,
Yeah.
I think it's like,
the real
you know,
time
Mario
enemies too
RPG
hard.
or something where you just
Some
like
of us are still
press
traumatized by
A to do
enemies from
more
back
damage
then.
with your attack.
We've done a
all
lot
in on
of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real time can take more risks, and others
There you
learn
go.
how to
Yeah, you're
balance
right.
with
Perfect.
items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Maëlle switches between stances which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Maëlle the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive
Uh-oh.
effects.
What is going on
like
here?
that. Don't show me that.
This is like a Star Ocean 2
Every
menu. What am I
character has
looking
more than
at?
20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects. They
Whoa.
can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore.
I'm sure it'll make
Needless
sense
to
when we
say,
play it,
we
right?
can't wait
Oh,
to
yeah.
see how you choose
hope
to
so,
play
'cause that was
and
a
what
lot
kinds
of words.
builds
You'll
design
finish your
that
battle
we
and then you'll
probably
scroll
never
through that
even
list of
imagined.
hundreds and be like, what is new here?
Right.
What did I just pick up?
Our story is set in the French fantasy
What a
world, and I
vibe.
was really excited to
Nicholas,
design
art
something
director.
unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example,
Can you imagine how happy that video production team is when they're like, okay, our studio's like an old manor. Is that okay to film in? It's like, oh my god, this is gonna look great.
Grungy,
Like, we're buying you just because you're in a manor.
Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe,
Look at these
built
little
without
guys.
much thought. It's a place where
Oh, they're
anyone could fight
paintbrushes.
you at any point,
Aw.
which is pretty much what the Jestrels are like.
The
Jestral village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas
Finally
here
some
were
actual,
forest,
like,
labyrinth,
whimsical
and
game
sentinels.
settings.
I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Jestrels, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case
I'm
enemies
confused
get
about
in.
like switching the playable
Same process
character
with
for
the
walking
characters.
around. Like, when are you
Minoko
the
came in a
freaky
single
guy?
concept. I thought
Maybe
of
it's
a
just
monkey-like
story-based,
body,
like you get
white
separated or
fur with a
something.
black
Yeah.
and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Jestral.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon.
He's so
Old
stupid, I love
Victorian
him.
pillows
Ride that.
with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the
I
visuals
want him
grow
to have like an
organically
Appa
from there.
backpack on his back, to sit in.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map.
Hell yes.
We've got a world map.
Awesome.
Woo! Yeah, we've got a
It was real
world
challenge.
map.
Artistically and technically.
Awesome.
And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected.
Oh my
You'll
god, I
definitely
just
need
can't.
Eske's help traveling around.
Just give me this dude
We're super
immediately.
happy with the result, though.
I just want to
There's a lot of
deflate him
side
as I
paths
hug him.
and entire hidden levels. If you want to
Can't
fight
say
the
that.
toughest bosses
Oh,
of the
sorry.
game,
I want
you
to
will
fill him up
have
with
to
more
explore
air? I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
That's actually worse.
Upon consideration.
Poured our hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years.
The only thing I don't like about
That's
I
why
don't like
we're
seeing the big
delighted
white
to
numbers.
announce
That's
that
the only thing I don't really like.
Expedition 33 launches
You don't
on
like big
December
like the damage?
24th.
Yeah.
I think I hate that in everything other than an online game.
Available day one.
April
in
24th.
Xbox Game
That
Pass.
is ridiculous.
You can
Wait,
already
April
purchase the
24th?
game
Yeah.
and follow us.
Ow.
Wow, they're having
No.
a busy
We
April.
are super excited to invite you.
I'm
to the
barely
world of
gonna be
Expedition
done with
33.
Yakuza Pirate Adventure Like a Dragon.
Yakuza Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza? Isn't that what it's called?
That's right.
Adventures
It's
in
definitely
Hawaii.
Pirate Yakuza.
On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. That was a great trailer for that.
Yeah.
They are
Showcase.
3 for 3.
Demain viendra.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
4 for 3 because they're just dropping Ninja Gaiden Black 2.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so much sooner than I thought.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really was like, I hope it hits 2025, but I had no
that
idea.
does make me think they maybe have more at the end of Fable. Maybe Fable is at the end of the year. Please.
Yeah,
Do you
could
think
be.
they'll do like a
Yeah,
sneaky and
and
one
is
more
Doom gonna be
thing?
Well, not
Fable?
necessarily here. It's just like if all of this is so stacked so early and they have Avowed, you know,
Yeah.
it means they have to have things they're aware of. You know.
Have we seen any gameplay of this, or have they just announced it's a medieval Doom?
We
think they
saw
showed
a little bit of
gameplay.
gameplay when they announced it, and a little bit of gameplay
Hello,
at the
and welcome to
NVIDIA
Dallas,
showcase,
Texas,
but only tiny
home
bits.
of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of
That
game
shirt is dope.
developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused
But they
in
don't work in a
every
manner,
aspect of this
so
latest
we
installment
got dark
in the
points.
legend.
Oh, they
But
need
they
to
have
work in
Doom
an
Guy in
engine.
their lobby.
They're making
It's an
Doom.
honor
That's a flex.
to work on this game, to carry on its
They need to work on
tradition
Mars.
of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet.
So excited.
This is
Let's go.
Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
Yay, I like when they make them seem like humans and not just
Yay!
props. Give words to us.
Them
Yeah.
seem.
As if
It's an
they
illusion.
human.
They leave in the humanity of it all.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a
Whoever
cinematic
like the
sci-fi
DP
fantasy
of this
world
whole
full of
thing
locations
killed it.
to
The lighting
explore,
is beautiful in
powerful
every
weapons
shot.
to unlock,
Yeah.
and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016. And that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways,
I feel like to catch up on the story.
Yeah. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
They killed this Bonnie. Like, that's kind of all you need to know.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games.
I think this is them kind of tacitly admitting, okay, Eternal got a little too chaotic.
I was not a fan of the platforming.
The last few levels of Eternal were just so complicated and kind of required so many like inputs per minute.
I do feel like they uniquely, like especially Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, you can see them responding so directly to feedback. Like they were like, okay, you like the way it feels, but you don't like that it's a bunch of corridors and then little fighting arenas. Got it. And then they just straight up were like, all right, let's adapt to that. And I'm sure they will have done that again.
In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
I love the jump and shoot though, so I hope I can just still do some jumping.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created.
This makes it look like there's like maybe more like individual boss fights.
I hate to say it, this is a parry game. All of you on MinnMax who hate parrying, I think this is a game where you parry things.
Uh-oh. Some of you hate parrying?
Everyone except me hates parrying.
Yeah.
I too love to parry.
I hate being reminded how bad I am at parrying.
That's it. I think I just need to grind it out and somehow get really good at parrying, and then suddenly I would master every game.
And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the board with total freedom.
I was gonna say, like, I'm a little concerned about how slow it looks, but it seems like maybe they're just not sprinting that often because he did it there. And
yeah,
the guy went fast. I love that thing. The fact that it grinds up skulls is so cool.
It's so absurd.
That's sick.
That's right. We've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
That's so big.
Mean, ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Perfect.
I already know I'm gonna hate those shields.
Alright.
How's the pacing feeling for Doom enthusiasts? Does this feel good?
Still does seem like a tiny bit slow, but
yeah.
It's really we'll talk about it more on the show. It is weird how different of a tempo they're doing.
We've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system. And
Whoa! Justice for
Interesting. There's hope for us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Engaged?
Or speed them up. It's a Doom.
Oh, you can increase game. Take back everything I said.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Good again.
We finally have
Everyone
for you
wins.
what you've been waiting to 2 games now.
That literally
Get in
addressed
and pilot your
both of our
very
concerns
own
with this levy.
30-story atlas.
Don't worry, we got you.
It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can.
I don't know about this now.
It's the depth of gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire.
This looks like a completely different video game. Like, I showed that in the video thing, and I was like, it's not doing
launch game.
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in, and the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as
Oh my
all
god,
that
his
is,
bones
we know
started
that
showing
fans
under
of
his
single-player
flesh.
action games expect
Poor
more
guy's
than
bones.
just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons,
So it's not
ancient
like it's
hellscapes,
in
battlefields,
the
and worlds
past,
beyond.
because there's still
And through
spaceships and
exploration,
stuff,
you'll be unlocking
but
new
it's just
abilities
before
and godlike
2016.
powers
Doom.
every step of the way.
Like some kind
now
of time
armed
travel.
with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap,
But also,
and smash your way through environments full of
with
secrets
Doom,
and
it
treasures.
doesn't matter. They don't need to be
There's
like, well,
always
here's how it
something new
makes
waiting
sense.
to be discovered or
Yeah.
destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
They were just trying to mine.
I don't know if I
You
want
control
this.
the pace of the game.
I kind of like Doom
I
as
also
corridors.
Definitely don't want this.
Who you fight and the
Do you think they'll have a
objectives you
little
pursue.
trigger that's like, turn off exploration?
Yeah, please destroy our world.
Full of war and riches.
It's like literally the
Once
reason
you've
I like
broken
Doom
the
so
enemy
much
assault, head back to the main
is
gates,
actually more
because
as a
the
puzzle
battle
game than
isn't
even
over
a
yet.
shooter. Like I love Doom 93 as a puzzle game, but the corridor stuff is like such a pillar of it, you know?
This definitely seems like they're going a little more open environments.
Yeah.
My guess is there will be like some really open levels and then some very linear levels.
I think that's what they implied, is that it's one really big open level there. This, like it's a hub is what it seems like.
Yeah.
And then maybe you don't have to explore it. Because I guess the ship in the last two is this explorable hub.
And speaking of that
Which is
legend,
not that big.
the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power
Oh yes, I'm
is
getting summer
coveted
vibes.
by your enemies and withheld from your allies.
Game of the
With
summer.
the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of
Doom
power
summer instead of
between
Brat
good
Girl
and
summer.
evil is shifting,
Doom
and
Guy summer.
time is
They just have to release another Animal Crossing at the same
I
time.
was literally just thinking that. I was like, how fast can we get an Animal Crossing out
Yeah, on Switch 2.
the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom
Love the
2016 Slayer's Testaments.
Love
It's
the
an
arm
action
cutouts.
story
They are
more
serving
than
that
Slayer's
Son of
Blade.
Blood in these games. Much appreciated.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better.
Why
with
make them have a
every
pretend
game
conversation
we've
behind?
made.
It's
I
just
was just thinking
distracting.
Hope with all this,
Women work
the
here
goal
too, by the way.
is to give
That's
players
exactly
an
why.
experience that's as fun to
Unless
play
they gather
as
the
it was
entire
to
team
make.
as they keep
And
walking.
make something that's good enough to become the
They start
best
fighting
game
to get in
id
front
has
of
ever
us.
made.
But that
It's a
is
race.
for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark
Oh!
Ages releases,
Oh, there's no more seats left.
Oh no.
Hey, May!
Ambiguously May.
Wow.
May 15th.
May 15th?
Wow. All right.
What is in the latter half of the year?
One
That's
more
crazy.
thing. One more thing. Surprise.
Oh, it's an Xbox. Haley, congratulations. Oh my God. They're doing it.
Come on.
They're adding YouTube. Oh, there's
Just
doing
outtakes.
bloopers.
This is real. Yeah, they always do that too. Just a little, and here's what you saw in case your attention span was so bad that you already forgot.
Perfect.
In case you were talking over it, like screamer.
Whatever you do, don't talk over this part.
The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
I went in most excited for South of Midnight, and I think I'm more excited for Expedition 33 now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Really cool looking.
It was a great showcase top to bottom. Very good. I think I'm very excited about Ninja Gaiden. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we'll be talking about this a lot more in the new episode of the MinnMax Show podcast, which we're going to be doing live shortly after we wrap up this reaction stream here. So, you subscribe to MinnMax's channel. Get ready for that new episode to drop. And it'll be up in your podcast feeds as soon as possible after that as well. Peace to you. Well done. Well done. Yeah, classy, clean, informative. Like, these presentations are everything you want. All the games are thoroughly vetted. They all look promising.
There's dates attached
And they're all out
to most
before
of
summer.
them.
Yeah, that's the wild part.
Ninja Gaiden, but we got a Ninja Gaiden today anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. It came out today.
It's crazy.
Wild. Jeff, scale 1 to 10, review the show.
I mean, that seemed like a 4 out of 4 for me.
4 out of 4. All right, there it is.
Yeah, they all look great.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they gave them all, a good chunk of time instead of just like kind of flashy trailer to the next, and plenty of variety there. Looking good.
Looking good. Awesome. All right, Haley, you're not going to be on the podcast. You got to get all of your thoughts out of your system right now on the entire show, other than Expedition 33 looks great.
It was great. I mean, it already, like, these showcases I look forward to for the same reason as you, Ben, is that they're very well edited and they flow nice, and the in-betweens are like color-coded with the dates circled over and over, like, look here, idiot, remember this. I really appreciate that. And, I'm not even a Doom person, but, like, that looks super fun. Like, it's just good games to showcase for plus 5 minutes each, plus 10, 15 minutes each, honestly, at this point. Yeah, that was a great showcase.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, hey, cool. We'll be talking about more in the new episode of the MinnMax Show podcast. You can always subscribe on your favorite podcast app, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel where the new episode is going to be dropping very shortly. But yeah, chat seems super hyped on all those games. Hang on, chat. Just to be clear, are you satisfied, Internet? Is that what's happening here?
Couldn't be.
Everybody's rubbing their tummies and saying, num num, I'm full. That was great. Unbelievable.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Keely to put up the Twitter poll. That's the only way to know.
It's the only way I know when I'm really feeling alive. All right, yeah, they're satisfied. Wow, looking good.
We've done it.
Congratulations,
video games. The internet is happy.
All right, stay tuned. MinnMax Show's coming up soon. Thanks so much, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.